when you terminate rights for mistaken paternity, it's within the mistaken paternity statute that you cannot retroactively change it. It's effective the date of the termination.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may put your hands down. Thank you.
So, Your Honor, on this,
The court will take judicial notice that Isela Garcilaso was served October the 30th, 2024. There is an order setting this case for virtual Zoom hearing. Was set for 9 and it is approximately 11:43. So the court finds she had notice and she has not logged on. So you may proceed, Mr. Schamberger.
thank you, Your Honor. So in this case, it looks like a mistaken paternity suit was filed by Mr. Guadiana through an attorney. That order tries to retroactively modify a court order, which is not legally permissible. We were not given notice of that termination, which is also required through the Rules of Civil Procedure and the Civil Practice and Remedies Code. So we filed the motion just to confirm the arrears, as we thought that would be kind of a simpler way instead of filing a bill of review. But Mr. Guadiana is not in agreement with that request. So I'm going to ask for a reset because we probably will be having to file a bill of review to, and just so you understand, Mr. Guadiana, that's why I'm using more words to explain it so that you see what I'm saying. If we weren't given notice, which we weren't, of the termination suit, and on its face, it says we were not notified. So there's an issue of notice that's required in the Family Code and in the Rules of Civil Practice and Remedies Code. We can file a bill of review that the termination order gets undone. And then that means you have to go back to court for that. I'm trying to avoid that. But I'm going to let you talk to an attorney because we do have a cause of action to file a bill of review because what that order did is impermissible on several counts, okay? Talk to an attorney, but my next step is just to probably file a bill of review. So I'm going to ask for a reset, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Hold on. Mr. Guadiana, all he's saying is we're not going to do anything today. We're going to come back on another day because they just feel that that order that you got that terminated the parental rights, that they never got notice. So they didn't have a chance to go to court and tell the judge their side of the story. And so they just need more time to investigate it. So we're not doing anything today until we come back. And you want the March 28th setting?
Well, Your Honor, because we have to send this up to our appellate division for the bill of review, I would suggest May 2nd, so that way he doesn't miss work coming to court.
Okay. Mr. Guadiana, they just need to investigate as to whether they got notice, and you or your attorney might be saying, yes, we sent them notice, but that's what we have to look into, okay? So we're going to come back on May the 2nd.
Do I have to talk to an attorney?
Because I think you should at least consult an attorney. Who was the one that helped you with the order of the one that was signed back then terminating your rights?
Flores.
Yeah, and she's familiar. She comes to our court all the time. So you may want to talk to her or any other attorney and basically tell them that the Office of the Attorney General is trying to undo that order because they never got notice, and so they can give you advice and answer all your questions, okay?
In the last court, ma'am, no le había dado ya el paperwork. I mean, no lo miraron de esa time.
I'm sorry, ¿qué es la pregunta?
La last time que tuve court, ya le había dado todo el paperwork a la ma'am que estaba ahí de...
Yeah, but they're not attorneys. They're not attorneys. And so the way this attorney, he's an attorney, Mr. Schamberger, and he's reviewing the file. And it's his position that the order you got, that Flores got for you, was not a valid order because they didn't get any notice. And so they didn't go to court because they were not given notice of the case. But go ahead and consult an attorney. We're just resetting it for right now, okay?
And again, just so that when you talk to the attorney, there is black letter law aside from the notice when you terminate rights for mistaken paternity, it's within the mistaken paternity statute that you cannot retroactively change it. It's effective the date of the termination. So, you know, I mean, there's a few issues with the order, Judge. And that's, like I said, I was trying to.
Did you understand that, Mr. Guardian? So that you can tell the attorney, what he's saying is, let's assume they did get notice and the
Okay.
judge terminated your rights, but that it's his position that the way he reads the law is that, okay, you would have been able to terminate the rights, but it would have been effective from that day, from the date that you went to court in 2023 forward. The order you got erased all the past child support for the past, and it's his position that you can't do that. But so I'd suggest you can go to any attorney you want, but if Flores represented you and you want that would probably be the first place to start.
Okay, y si no se presenta ella, ma'am, como she doesn't show up, I mean, we still, I mean, continue with all this.
Well, the only ways that she would show up, I think, is if you hire her for this case.
No, I'm talking about Isela, the mother.
Oh, no, if she gets notice and she doesn't come to court, Ms. Garcilaso, we can proceed without her.
Okay.
We can
Yeah,
proceed without.
Yeah, and if you want to undo all the child support arrears, that's perfectly fine. I'm really interested in what's owed to the state, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense? Like I said, I'm not trying to be difficult with you. It's just we have to follow law.
Okay. So basically you have to redo the order again.
Well, maybe not. I mean, we'll have to look at it. We can
Okay.
talk to Ms. Flores about that because, like I said, there's two issues with the order. One, I need to see if we got notice of the hearing, which I don't know if we did or didn't. And two, even if we got notice of the hearing, because again, I'd have to look at the file. The order is trying to do something not legally permissible in retroactively modifying the judgments. That's not legally permissible. Okay.
Okay.
So there's those two issues, and I can talk to Ms. Flores on those issues if you
Okay.
want. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Like I said, at the end of the
Let's
day,
just take it slowly. Yeah, let's just take it slowly because there's several things that have to be done in your case. At the end, we may all arrive at a good place, but let's just take it slowly, okay?
Okay. Please, can you please talk to her, to Ms. Flores?
well, I can't right now because technically when you got the order, her representation ended.
Oh.
So she's not legally representing you anymore because that case is closed at this time.
But what
So
you may want to do is go
Let
to
her-
Flores and tell her to call Mr. Schamberger. She knows him,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay?
that's what I'm saying. She can talk to me and I can tell her what we're trying to do.
Okay.
I don't know if she's going to be in agreement or not, but I can kind of talk her through just what we're trying to do. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Guardian. You're excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
State's proposal is as follows. Mr. Vasquez owes an unpaid child support balance of $16,054.87 as of March 31st, 2023. We are requesting a payout of $130 monthly beginning May 1st, 2023. A medical support judgment of $12,548.24 as of March 31st, 2023. State is requesting payout of $113 a month beginning May 1st, 2023. As is the practice, court costs to be billed to non-custodial parents 60 days from today. There was non-disclosure for Mr. Vasquez. Just want to verify it was prior. Sorry, Judge.
Mr. Vasquez dropped, so he just rejoined again.
I am so sorry. I lost connection.
Okay. So I'm not sure if he heard what your proposal was, but child support arrears, the state is requesting a judgment of $16,054.87 with a payout of $130. Medical support arrears, proposed judgment $12,548.24. On child support arrears, state is proposing a payout of $130. On the medical support arrears, state is proposing a payout of $113, both beginning May 1st. She's requesting court costs be billed to Mr. Vasquez and a non-disclosure finding to continue in your favor. That's her proposal. So I just want to make sure that I know you disconnected by accident your connection. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Thomas.
Yes, Judge, if I may, I need to clarify the non-disclosure finding. I'm not finding in the prior order. Just messaging them.
Okay.
But if I may proceed, I call Ms. Bautista. Ms. Bautista, did you hear the terms I stated to the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Do
Hello?
you agree with the state's request today?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that our system stopped charging current child support and current medical support to Ms. Vasquez
Yes.
the day we found out about the order from CPS establishing someone else as the father?
Yes.
Do you have any safety concerns if your phone number and address were to appear in the court order today?
No.
Is this proposed? Is this proposal in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
I
So-
pass the witness.
Okay, one second. So because now I could get into my odyssey. So I wanted to, I know I heard what you said, but I want to make sure you stated that another order has found that another individual is the biological father of the child subject to this case?
Yes, Your Honor. On May 5th, 2022, CPS did an order in the same cause, establishing Ronnie Lee Clements as the father for the child, Michelle Vasquez. But there was a prior AOP, and we had done the initial order in 2012, establishing Mr. Ricardo Vasquez as the father. There's no request for release, Your Honor, of arrears.
Okay, and so the state is requesting to confirm those monies from the prior order against Mr. Vasquez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Although we're aware now that he's not the father, although he signed an acknowledgement of paternity, correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Let me ask Mr. Vasquez something. You disagree with their request, Mr. Vasquez?
Yes.
Okay, I do too. I'm gonna have to refer it to district court though, because the relief that possibly you can get, I can't give you. I have a special jurisdiction on what I can rule on. My suggestion to you, Mr. Vasquez, is you need to go hire you an attorney and see what your legal options are. At this point, I am not going to move forward on their pleadings. I'm going to refer the case to district court. You need to hire an attorney. You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the case will be referred to district, and Ms. Bautista and Mr. Vasquez, can Ms. Thomas put your email addresses in the referral for district court, because the district court judge is going to set a hearing and they're going to send notice letters to you guys, and they have to be able to contact you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So is it okay that she put that in the order that I'm referring it to district, your email address, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Anything.
And ma'am, do you understand that they're going to have to send notice of the hearing to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What else?
If I may, Your Honor, so sorry to interrupt you. Ms. Bautista is currently incarcerated.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure if she has access to email. May I include her mailing address?
Yes, Ms. Bautista, is that fine that she includes your mailing address, making sure you get notice of all hearings, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes. Is there anything else, Ms. Thomas?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you both are free to go. You both will receive a copy of the referral, and you should be hearing about hearing dates from the district court coordinator. And either one of you can hire your own counsel. The Attorney General's office does not represent either one of you. They only represent the state of Texas, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you both are free to go, and both of you have a good day.
As you as well.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Garcia, yeah, we need to have you come back on May the 2nd.
Yeah, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Well, ma'am, it's been like over 2 years, ma'am. I don't know how long it's gonna wait to get her served. They haven't found her. She had been arrested. I think she's running from the cops right now. I think she had got arrested, then she got released. And she was doing like a probation class, and I think she bailed on her program for the probation, and I think she's on the run. She's hiding from the cops, and she doesn't. I mean, she don't help me with anything. I mean, I just wanted to get the full custody of the kids, and then add myself to my third child.
Right, Mr. Garcia, but we won't be able to give you any type of order until we have a hearing and she gets served. So we're asking if you will let us reset it, let them keep trying to serve her, because if they don't get her served, then they will non-suit the case and you won't get any relief. So let them try.
And if they haven't found her like in 2 years, and if they can't find her in the future, what will happen? Or
No,
what
there are other, they can use some sort of substituted service if possible.
Okay, because I gave information last time where she was I think she was incarcerated for a little bit. I don't know for how long, but they didn't get to serve her there. And then she knows
Okay,
about the
Mr.
court
Garcia,
dates.
I hear you, but they will try, maybe they'll do substituted service. I'm not sure. Mr. Schamberger, do you have any information for him?
We can try, Your Honor, like a relative. So somebody will reach out to you for her mom, her brother, her sister, her father, and we can try substituted service. We don't have to serve her directly, especially if she's running from the cops, then it's going to be more difficult to find her, but we can serve a family member.
Okay, will her brother or her grandmother work?
Yeah, somebody's going to reach out to you. I'll have somebody call you this afternoon and reach out to you for that address, okay?
Is it okay if I leave my mother's phone number just in case I'm at work and it's hard for me to answer?
Yeah, what's your mom's phone number?
956-750-6218.
Okay, I'll have somebody reach out to your mom then, okay?
We'll see you May 2nd, Mr. Garcia.
May 2nd?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
thank you. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.